Just a quick note before this free video. If you click like and subscribe, I'd be very thankful. Very newsworthy show. So the story of the show is that it appears Ricky Saints, Stephanie Vaquer, and Jordan Grace are all likely imminently heading up to the main roster. Stephanie and Ricky both lost their titles. And the key... And listen, I don't know this 100%. It may not be this week. It may not be next week. But here's what I can tell you. Ricky Saints, Stephanie, and Jordan. I was told all three of them, I don't know how much, but I was told all three of them had larger than your normal NXT contract. The NXT contracts are usually not very lucrative. But I was told all three of them had a bigger than normal NXT contract. And people that have deals like that don't end up in developmental all that long. So that combined with the fact that a month ago, I was told decent chance there's going to be a draft this past weekend when they're running those 4 shows in Tampa, because it's close enough to Orlando. The feeling was there was probably going to be a draft this past weekend. It didn't happen, but you can see that that they wrote out a lot of people this same weekend. So I'm pretty sure those 3 are going up. Probably Stephanie to Raw, Ricky Saints and Jordan, I don't know. But that is what I think is happening. So it was Ricky Saints, Ethan Page for the North American title. And Ethan ended up dropping him neck first on a chair, beat him up. Ricky made a comeback. Ethan snapped the top rope on his neck, twist of fate, pinned him. So Ethan Page is the North American champion. And I think Ricky Saints is probably on his way up, would be my guess.
Yeah, this is a weird match. A lot of brawling on the outside. Ava came out. Your girl Ava came out. I don't even know what she did.
I'll tell you what she did, because it's classic Ava, okay? You can't tell me it's not written like this, that she's incompetent. So she comes out and she goes, they're brawling outside and it's wild and all these guys are coming out to try and break them up. And she starts screaming at the ref. She goes, "There's got to be a decisive winner." And so, the announcers are like, what does that mean? They literally asked on air, what does that mean? Does that mean no DQ?
Yeah.
And they're, trying to figure out what that means. And finally, they decide, I guess she's just giving the ref more leeway. I was like, God, can you just, make it clear, Ava, in storyline, what's going on here? Even the announcers are clueless. They don't have any idea.
Well, yeah, because they're like, she wants the ref to get things under control at first. And then it's like, no, because they just continued on the outside. With no rules.
No. We had JC and Fallon having an argument, which, as we learned later, it's been a swerve all month. They're actually all on the same page.
Oh, how cool.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
The old swerve.
Briggs and Inamura have a meeting, and Inamura says, "I went to Japan, but I came back for you." And Briggs said,
swerve.
He goes, "Man, that's awesome. Let's win those tag teams together. The tag team titles." Inamura said, "Yes, but even bigger." And Briggs isn't sure what he's talking about. Inamura leaves. I think they might get married. That'd be a twist.
What?
Have you watched the storyline? Briggs is in love with the guy, and the guy went to Japan, and he was heartbroken. And then the guy came back for him, and he says, "We're on to things even bigger than the tag titles."
If they get married so that Inamura can
it'd be incredible to get citizenship.
Citizenship.
Yes.
So they can tag.
Why are we not bookers? God, that sounds awesome.
That was your idea.
Santana and Tavion Heights. Hey, listen. Santana has never... he had one quick interview, but, he's never been on NXT before. But these fans saw him as a big deal. And they were totally into him. They were chanting for him. Great heat. He ends up beating Tavion Heights. They hug each other afterwards because they respect each other. But Charlie Dempsey is disgusted. Andre Chase tells Kale and Uriah to calm down and take less risks. They interpret this as they need more risks. They ask Ava for a match. She signs him versus Dark State next week. But she says, it's a 6-man. And Andre Chase is aghast, and the crowd laughed. That was good. We had a segment that I liked because Luca and Tony are having a meeting. We all thought that Luca was going to show up and screw Tony. He showed up. He didn't screw Tony, but Tony did lose as a result. And the story is that Luca is claiming, "Man, I didn't want to rock the boat. I didn't want to put anyone in danger. That's why I didn't reach out. Tony isn't buying any of this. I smell a rat. And so he doesn't trust Luca. So they're holding this one off. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and click that notify button, and you'll never miss a video again.